I'm Finn.
I'm Scott.
We're from BANGOVER and you're watching Metal to the Masses.
Ricky here, Metal to the Masses, London 2016. I'm here with BANGOVER. How you guys doing?
Very good, how are you doing?
Very good, very good.
Welcome to the basement of Nambucca, the secret location.
Kind of looks like an army bunker. You know, I like it.
Out of shot is lots of camo hanging above us, but
lots of dead bodies.
yeah, and not us. So I suppose if we start from the beginning, how did you guys form and where did you start?
So basically, in 2011, there's about, Evil, who I was going to say a band called Evil, I think everyone knows who they are. So me and Anjay met at that gig. Yeah, in fact, no, me and Scott, we met at that gig as well, but he joined the band afterwards. So me and Anjay met at the gig, we decided to start a band, we posted an ad on the internet and Jack joined. Played a few years as a three-piece, and then Scott, who was our biggest fan, then learned all the songs himself and put himself forward, and we let him join as second guitar player.
I can't remember what the venue was or what day it was, but I kind of told you guys that you guys need a second guitar player.
I think it was in Kingston.
Yes, it was Fighting Cox.
Fighting Cox in Kingston.
And I told him
he forced himself upon us.
You need a second.
We couldn't say no.
I'll be your second guitar player.
Plug it in there.
It worked. It actually worked.
Yeah, and here it is.
And he was happy with it.
So yeah, and we're ever since.
So, how would you describe your sound?
Like Satan is having sex with Slayer.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say kind of like the more kind of balls out thrash of Slayer meets the silliness of Municipal Waste. I mean, we did get a name from Municipal Waste song.
Essentially, yeah.
So I'd say kind of a bit of fun, a bit of silliness mixed with the satanery Slayer.
Satanery.
Yeah. Coined it. Official. Yeah, trademark. Yeah.
And what material have you got out at the moment and what are you working on?
Our next EP is in the recording stages at the moment. We're going to get some drums down sometime soon. We're going to guitars, bass, vocals. Probably aiming maybe realistically this summer.
Yeah, July or August, I'd say we get out. So that's new EP. It's going to be called Shovel Butcher. In fact, we actually have this is like a different coloured version. That's the artwork right here. See, it's nice and beautifully graphic and violent. This is always the best. And then the other two EPs, we have our first EP, which is called DCT, came out in 2012. It's free to download on Bandcamp. And then we have second EP, which I think is just 2 songs, so we just called it the name of the 2 songs. It came out in 2014. It's also on Bandcamp, free to download. So going to plug that. Both our EPs free to download. Download it now.
How does the track come about for you guys? Do you have a certain process or is it organic? How would you describe it?
It's kind of a mix of things. Jack usually has ideas for riffs, etc.
Yeah, he has some sort of pre-prepared riffs, and we sort of, I guess we just jam on it. We sort of see which bits need to be longer, which bits need to be gotten rid of.
Yeah, see what comes out of it when we all play the song together.
Yeah. See what feels sort of natural rhythms and sections and lengths,
and then we see like structure-wise.
Yeah.
Vocals.
There we've got some retarded lyrics on top, and then we're good to go. Yeah.
Is it a natural process? quite difficult for?
You never really have to work too hard.
Yeah, I'd say it's always most difficult at the beginning when we've got like a bunch of rough riffs that we want to, sort of like, as if it was a blacksmith here, like hammer it into a song.
Yeah.
Once the ball gets rolling, it becomes a lot easier because then, you get into playing the bits you like, and then you can tell when the song needs to change or.
I think that the music has kind of gone a bit further since I joined the band in terms of watching Jack and Finn come together with these songs, and it's kind of really kind of gone a long way. Obviously, I had nothing to do with these select number of songs, but I had some sort of intake, and it's come out really, really well.
Yeah, like this next EP, I think honestly is going to blow the first two out of the water. Especially we're still kind of fucking around in the darkness basically. Because this one's going to be like, it's the one, man,
So anyone who's seen this live would have heard all the tracks.
Yeah, all the tracks.
So, if you get what you get out of that, put it onto record.
Satan will be proud.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we hear back to Massive London 2016. How did you hear about the competition and get involved with it?
It's all Jack, I think.
Yeah, Jack.
Because we've been in it the last few years, so I think we played the first time we did it was in London. Were you? You were in the band at the time, I think.
No, I wasn't in the band. I came and saw you guys here before it got refurbished. They were playing.
Yeah, when the venue was on like the other sort of stage on the other side of the
left-hand side.
Yeah, and then last year we actually did the Melt Tomatoes competition in Bristol. We got all the way to the final and we lost, which was heartbreaking. We tried to hide the fact that we were upset about this.
Yeah, it was
fucking devastating.
It was a bit hard. We'd been drinking all day as well.
Yeah, we were all like, when he was announcing it, we were ready for the victory.
Like, we're gonna win, and then we didn't.
But we're back in London. It's just like kind of a home city, I would say.
Yeah.
And I know we actually lost. We lost the first round. we got back in through the circle pit. So he's hoping from here we can actually claw it back. Kind of like Jesus, we could be reborn.
That's it, exactly like
Yeah, exactly like Jesus.
I suppose you've been in 2 gigs already so far, and you're in the quarterfinals. What's the quality of the band performed with them? How's it been an experience?
Yeah,
incredibly high.
They've all brought their. Like, I actually find it really intimidating. Like, even just watching the other band's soundcheck, I think, man, these guys are so good. Like, you can tell that they've all, gone away for hours. They've just learned and practiced and honed their craft.
It's like what Mick says before. Every time he's kind of coming onto the mic, he's saying like, "Look, you wouldn't be in this competition unless you were good enough." And he's really has stepped up the plate incredibly.
I kind of have imposter syndrome with the other bands.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of get like
because I think we're more about we're slightly more about having a laugh. I mean, we take it seriously, but we're
when you see a band that's really good and it's really kind of crafted their art to a certain extent, and you kind of come on and you're like, really have to step it up. And I think it's encouraged us to go on and do far better and play far better.
Yeah.
I mean, we must have been relatively good for people to think we could go into the circle pit to try and get back into the competition, and that's kind of justifying hard work that we're trying to go through.
But it's humbling seeing how good the other bands are.
It is.
Especially because Parasite, so I like this kind of incestuous tale, because Parasite, so we played with them in the first team.
Yes.
And so their guitarist actually played with us at our first ever gig before Jack joined. And then their first ever gig, our drummer Anjay was their drummer, so we're kind of like sister bands. Yeah. And now we're playing against each other, but it's all very good natured.
They mentioned that as well.
They're really good as well. So it's like because I wish them luck and I want them to get through, but then I also want us to get through. So.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Where does good nature meet competition?
What do you think of the judging system where you get the 50% crowd and also the guest judges? How do you feel about that?
I think it's good the fact that people who come to the gig pay money to get into the gig and have a vote. That's really cool. I think that needs to be taken on board incredibly seriously. But then again, you do need someone, or 3 people, in this example, or 5 people, to actually judge the bands on their own takes.
Yeah, plus I think more professionally. So obviously everyone brings all their friends to these sort of things. So so a friend who comes in, obviously is just going to vote bang over it. Whereas like a judge can more professionally think, well, no, I actually know what makes a good band, makes a good stage show.
I know who sounded best. I know who played the best.
I know who would play well at Bloodstock.
Exactly, that'd be good ear for that.
Whereas all the band's mates obviously just vote for them. And hopefully there's a few stragglers.
The good thing about the second vote, I was about to say, is that's people who vote for the band can see the second vote means a lot.
Yeah, that's actually
it's based off of merit, and you have to fill that second slot. So that's your true band go through what we deserve to.
It's a very fair and good system.
Also, I know it's been a few years now, and I've seen as I write, and this evolved as it's going on. Tried to bring in people like myself at TBFM, Very Metal Art, all the other sponsors that are involved. Yeah. What does that? How does that make you guys? How does it help you guys?
More exposure to people who are in the industry doing things are very much popular figures, especially in this kind of scene. Obviously, the underground scene is with all the bands and all the people coming along, surviving. So we've got other bands coming in and actually doing making it a favour sometimes. Yeah. I think it's really good.
So you guys are what preparation have you made for this?
Just get the songs down, really.
Same old. Yeah, just practice.
Yeah, practice. You know, sort of make sure we're all, you know, as a well-oiled machine on stage as well.
The only issue is with this time, Finn has to drum and vocal at the same time.
Yeah, so our drummer can't like. And I don't know if we were getting that on camera or not. But yeah. So our drummer actually can't make the quarter final. So I'm actually doing drums myself. So doing drums and vocals, you know. So I think it's going to take away a lot of I'm always a bit of a leery wanker on stage. So it's going to be a bit more sort of scaled back. But I'm just going to do the drums myself.
6 or 7 sliders in, and he's very much vocals.
Yeah. Whereas we're going to have to cut down the drinking for the drummers.
We're just going to have to take over slightly.
But we do take the competition seriously. So rather than think, oh shit, our drummer can't do it, let's drop out. Found the best alternative we could. You know?
Yeah, frankly, it wasn't really his fault. It was more like
he pre-broken the trip.
That's not a hard thing to say, right?
I suppose there's also the incentive of potentially playing Bloodstock. How would you feel if that finished?
I think I would ejaculate in my pants.
Big deal.
Or over whoever's standing nearby. Probably Scott.
He hasn't done that before. I think it's a very big deal to all of us. I mean, I know Jack, that's one of his life goals. He doesn't care if he goes on to do anything.
Jack is Mr. Bloodstock, isn't he?
As long as he gets to Bloodstock to play Bloodstock, I think we'll win.
Yeah.
You might know Jack as Toothpaste Man.
Or Banana Man, going back to, you know.
Jack
He's like a celebrity at Bloodstock, so I think he wants to be a celebrity and also play. Plus, I'd love to play because you get to go backstage. So Mastodon and Slayer are my four favourite bands are Mastodon, Slayer, Queens of the Stone Age, and Slipknot. And having 2 of them at the same festival, and the potential to go backstage and meet them as well is just overwhelming. Yeah. Those guys, I love them.
So I suppose to round it off, if there's someone out there who hasn't seen you guys play or hasn't heard you, what would you say to them to come out and check you out?
So asked, it's heavy.
But there's a strong sense of humour throughout. But I think we take the music, you know, like we spend hours agonising over the quality of the riffs, making sure that the whole song is a nice cohesive fit. You know, every beat is where it needs to be.
Yeah, exactly.
But we also like to fuck around and have a laugh with it. So we're not, you know, like pretentious about it.
When you see us live, you know it's going to be a band who's worked hard on the music and we practice to make sure we've got everything we possibly can to make sure we have the best chance. And come say hello afterwards and probably make you laugh.
And we fall down to having a good time, because ultimately why play music unless you're going to have a good time.
Try and have
There's no point being miserable doing the craziest fucking thing ever. You know?
Exactly. It's a gift at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
On that note, I'd like to say thanks very much.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you very much. Hail Satan. Oh, this is some guy.
Shit.
Okay, you're about to hear our track DCT. If you go to our Bandcamp page, it's free to download and it's fucking thrash metal as fuck, man. Hope you enjoy.
philosophy, outdated theory, DCT. Society, the bullshit you must preach, the force of religion, enslaving everyone. Deontology, your philosophy, outdated theory, DCT. Getting there and let it go. Cover up the tracks, make sure we never know. Organize religion, keep us in the dark. Paralyzed with fear, we'll never stray apart. Panic us will tend to go into the pit. Capture, torture, burn all those who don't submit. Obvious hypocrisy of love and lie. Put our season when we're born until we die.